Welcome friends, I'm Shibnath, your anchor at World Travellingz. Together, we explore Earth's hidden gems, from Winnipeg's frozen rivers to Siberia's vast wilderness and Vilnius' cobblestone charm. No filters, no scripts, just raw journeys where culture meets courage. Subscribe now and hit the bell to wander with me weekly. Pack your curiosity, our next adventure begins in 3, 2, 1. Let's travel beyond borders. Nestled where the Red and Assiniboine rivers converge beneath vast prairie skies, Winnipeg stands as Canada's most authentically layered city, a place where Indigenous wisdom, immigrant resilience, and northern grit forge a cultural tapestry unlike any other. Often bypassed by travelers chasing mountain vistas, this Manitoba capital rewards the curious with polar bears swimming beneath Arctic blue waters, human rights narratives that stir the soul, and a food scene where Ukrainian pierogies share tables with Indigenous bannock and Filipino adobo. But Winnipeg's true character reveals itself not in summer sunshine but through its relationship with winter, a season locals don't endure but embrace with festivals, frozen rivers transformed into skating highways, and a communal warmth that defies -40°C temperatures. This is a city that teaches you how to live deeply when the world turns white. The Forks, 6,000 years of gathering. Your Winnipeg journey begins where human connection began, at the Forks, a national historic site continuously inhabited for over 6 millennia. Today, this vibrant 34-acre riverside district pulses with year-round energy. Wander through the Forks market's restored 19th century stables housing 40 local artisans, then follow your nose to food stalls where the aroma of sizzling bison burgers mingles with sweet honey-dipped donuts, a Winnipeg original perfected at Gunn's Bakery since 1948. In winter, magic unfolds, the world's longest skating trail, 2.3 kilometers, carves directly across the frozen river, while bonfires dot the shoreline where strangers share thermoses of hot chocolate. Summer transforms the plaza into an open-air theater of Indigenous hoop dancers, Metis fiddlers, and food trucks celebrating Manitoba's agricultural bounty, sun-ripened berries, freshwater pickerel, and heritage grains grown on nearby family farms. Architectural grandeur and hidden symbolism. Rising like a marble beacon at Broadway Avenue's terminus, the Manitoba Legislative Building commands attention with its gilded Golden Boy statue gleaming 77 meters above ground. Completed in 1920 after 7 years of meticulous craftsmanship, this Beaux-Arts masterpiece conceals astonishing layers of hidden symbolism. Join free daily tours to decode architect Frank Worthington Simon's esoteric design, astronomical alignments marking solstices, numerological patterns embedded in marble floors, and mythological figures carved into stone representing Manitoba's natural resources. Stand beneath the rotunda's stained glass dome as sunlight filters onto intricate mosaics depicting provincial history. Outside, matching bronze bison statues guard the grand staircase, a powerful tribute to the animal that sustained Indigenous peoples for millennia and now symbolizes prairie resilience. Human rights as living narrative. The Canadian Museum for Human Rights stands as Winnipeg's moral compass, the first national museum built outside Ottawa and the world's only institution solely dedicated to human rights evolution. Architect Antoine Predoc's breathtaking contemporary design features sweeping alabaster ramps symbolizing humanity's upward struggle toward justice, culminating in the 100-meter Tower of Hope piercing Winnipeg's sky. Inside, exhibits refuse passive observation, hear residential school survivors' testimonies in intimate audio booths, trace global equality movements through immersive digital timelines, and confront uncomfortable truths about ongoing struggles. The museum's Indigenous Perspectives Gallery centers First Nations, Metis, and Inuit worldviews on rights and responsibilities to land and community, a perspective increasingly shaping Canadian policy. Allocate 3 hours minimum, this transformative space reshapes how you understand justice itself. Winter as cultural identity, living beautifully at -30°C. Winnipeggers don't merely survive winter, they cultivate a sophisticated cold-weather culture that transforms deep freeze into communal celebration. With January averages hovering around -20 degrees Celsius, -4 degrees Fahrenheit, and wind chills occasionally plunging below -40 degrees Celsius, locals have perfected the art of winter living through intentional design and social ritual. The city's infrastructure embraces cold, heated bus shelters line major routes, underground walkways connect downtown buildings, and homes feature triple-pane windows with argon gas insulation. But Winnipeg's true winter wisdom lies in social adaptation. Locals practice layering philosophy, moisture-wicking merino-wool base layers, insulating mid-layers of fleece or down, and windproof outer shells, paired with serious accessories, neoprene face masks for extreme cold, chemical hand/toe warmers tucked into mittens and boots, and the sacred rule, if your nose feels cold, go inside immediately. Community bonds strengthen when temperatures drop. Neighbors check on elders during cold snaps. Coffee shops become winter living rooms where strangers share tables for hours over steaming mugs. The city's signature winter festival, Festival du Voyageur, late February, transforms Whittier Park into a Franco-Manitoban celebration with costumed voyageurs, snow sculpture competitions, and maple taffy poured directly onto fresh snow, a sticky sweet tradition called tire sur la neige. At the Forks, the river trail becomes Winnipeg's winter Main Street. Families glide past downtown skyscrapers on skates, fat bikers navigate snow-packed paths with studded tires, and Indigenous guides lead winter teepee experiences at nearby Fort White Alive where visitors learn traditional survival skills while sipping cedar tea beside crackling fires. Mental wellness receives equal attention. Light therapy lamps brighten homes and offices during December's scant daylight hours. Gyms and community centers offer winter wellness programs emphasizing movement and social connection. Most importantly, Winnipeggers practice hygge-like rituals, candlelit dinners with friends, board game nights in cozy basements, and the cherished tradition of the winter getaway, a long weekend spent at cottage country lodges with wood-fired saunas followed by daring plunges into icy lakes. Winnipeg's culinary soul, where continents converge on a plate. Winnipeg's food scene reflects its identity as a crossroads city, Indigenous foundations layered with Ukrainian, Filipino, German, and Franco-Manitoban influences creating a cuisine impossible to categorize yet distinctly Manitoban. Indigenous Renaissance, contemporary Indigenous chefs are reclaiming pre-colonial foodways with stunning creativity. At Feast Café Bistro in the Forks, chef Krista Bruno Gunter serves bison burgers topped with Saskatoon berry compote and wild rice pilaf, a dish honoring ingredients that sustained peoples here for millennia. Nearby, the Indigenous-owned Nawi Café offers bannock tacos filled with slow-cooked venison and foraged mushrooms. These aren't fusion experiments but culinary homecomings, reconnecting with food traditions severed by residential schools and celebrating ingredients like wild rice, chokecherries, and game meats now appearing on fine dining menus citywide. Ukrainian heartbeat, with Canada's largest Ukrainian population outside Ukraine itself, Winnipeg's culinary DNA pulses with Eastern European rhythms. Don't miss pierogies, potato and cheese dumplings boiled then pan-fried until golden, served at family-run institutions like Vova's Pierogi House where grandmothers still hand-fold dough daily. At Tractor Foods in the Exchange District, Chef Scott Bagshaw elevates tradition with duck-fat roasted pierogies topped with cultured cream and chives. Pair your meal with kavbesa, garlic sausage, from Dmitri's Meats or sweet kolachas, pastries from Cub Bakery, established in 1923 and still family-operated. Filipino flair, Winnipeg hosts Canada's third-largest Filipino community, transforming the city's culinary landscape since the 1960s. In the West End neighborhood, discover lechon kawali, crispy pork belly, sinigang, tamarind soup, and halo halo desserts at family restaurants. Like Tito Ray's or Gold Star Family Restaurant where karaoke often accompanies dinner. These establishments function as community hubs where newcomers find connection and established families preserve culture through shared meals. Local icons worth seeking. No Winnipeg culinary education is complete without confronting the city's infamous honey-dill sauce, a polarizing condiment of mayonnaise, honey, and dill served exclusively with chicken fingers at neighborhood diners like Junior's Restaurant. Locals defend it passionately, visitors either convert instantly or flee in sweet herbal horror. Equally essential, Lake Winnipeg pickerel, walleye, pan-fried with lemon at Aurora Village Restaurant overlooking the lake, and bison short ribs slow-braised for 12 hours at Bailey's Restaurant where Chef Bagshaw transforms prairie ingredients into nationally acclaimed cuisine. Craft beverage renaissance, Manitoba's agricultural bounty fuels a thriving craft scene. Tour Half Pints Brewing Company, Manitoba's first microbrewery, sampling prairie ale brewed with local barley. At Prairie Sun Winery, taste ciders infused with northern berries harvested from boreal forests. Most uniquely, visit the Indigenous-owned Nachi Commons Cooperative for Wapameg, tea brewed from Labrador tea leaves, a traditional Cree remedy now celebrated citywide for its earthy, calming properties. Assiniboine Park, wild beauty at the city's edge. Polar bears and prairie landscapes, Assiniboine Park's wild heart. 15 minutes from downtown, Assiniboine Park unfolds across 400 acres of meticulously designed landscapes where formal English gardens melt into wild prairie meadows. At its core lies the award-winning Assiniboine Park Zoo, home to over 200 animal species with a special focus on northern wildlife. The zoo's crown jewel is Journey to Churchill, a groundbreaking 10-acre exhibit where polar bears, Arctic foxes, musk oxen, and snowy owls roam environments mimicking Manitoba's Hudson Bay coastline. Unlike traditional enclosures, here you observe polar bears swimming beneath you through the world's longest underwater viewing tunnel while they play in currents designed to replicate natural Arctic waters. Beyond the Arctic realm, discover red pandas in Asian habitats, wander the serene Leo Mole sculpture garden featuring over 300 bronze and ceramic works by the renowned Canadian artist, and let children loose at the innovative nature playground built entirely from natural materials. Exchange District, where history meets nightlife. Winnipeg's 30-block Exchange District stands as North America's finest collection of early 20th century terracotta architecture, a national historic site where grain exchanges transformed into loft apartments without sacrificing ornate cornices or cast-iron details. By day, explore independent bookstores beneath century-old vaulted ceilings and sip single-origin coffee in converted warehouses. By night, the district ignites. Neon signs flicker above jazz clubs where saxophones echo through cobblestone alleys, hidden cocktail bars serve Manitoba-crafted spirits behind unmarked doors, and the historic Pantages Playhouse Theatre hosts everything from indie rock to Broadway touring productions. Time your visit for the Winnipeg Fringe Theatre Festival, late July, when 170-plus performances erupt across 30 venues, transforming alleyways into impromptu stages. Practical wisdom for the Winnipeg traveler. Best time to visit, June to September offers mild temperatures 15-28 degrees C/59-82 degree F and festival season. Winter visitors, December to February, must pack serious insulation but gain access to unique cold weather magic. Getting around, downtown and the Forks are highly walkable. For Assiniboine Park or neighborhoods like St. Boniface, use efficient buses or rideshares. Rent a car for day trips to Birds Hill Provincial Park or the Canadian Fossil Discovery Centre. Local etiquette, Winnipeggers practice genuine, prairie nice, greeting strangers on trails isn't performative but cultural expectation. Never call the city Winter Peg unless you're a local, outsiders using the nickname may raise eyebrows. Most importantly, when invited for a home-cooked meal, arrive hungry and leave room for dessert. Hospitality here is non-negotiable. Money-saving tip, Manitoba residents enjoy free admission to provincial museums with ID, but visitors can access discounted multi-attraction passes through Tourism Winnipeg. Many galleries and cultural sites also offer pay-what-you-can evenings. The unexpected souvenir. Winnipeg doesn't offer postcard clichés. It offers something more valuable, perspective. You'll leave not with trinkets but with stories, of sharing bannock with an Indigenous elder while skating on a frozen river, of tasting pierogies made by hands that fled war-torn Europe generations ago, of discovering that -30 degrees Celsius feels survivable when community warmth surrounds you. This city rewards curiosity with connection, transforms prairie vastness into intimate human moments, and teaches that beauty exists not despite winter but because of it. Winnipeg asks only one thing: arrive without preconceptions. Come not because it's trending but because you're willing to discover why those who know it best call it home with fierce pride. In a world of homogenized destinations, Winnipeg remains gloriously, unapologetically itself, a prairie crossroads where rivers meet, cultures converge, and travelers willing to look deeper find not just a city, but a revelation about resilience, community, and how to live beautifully when the world turns white. Another horizon conquered. I'm Shibnath, signing off from World Travellingz. If this journey moved you, drop a comment sharing your dream destination, we might explore it next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell for weekly escapes. Share this with a fellow wanderer. Until our paths cross again, keep exploring, stay curious, and remember, every journey begins with a single step. Bon voyage! Thanks for watching.